So I think we kind of got into this pretty deep already. Your branding goes beyond your logo, your business card, your tagline. It's really every interaction you have with every client of yours. It's what separates you from your competitors, your encounters inside and outside of work, before, during, and after the sale. How many of us pay attention to what we're doing after the sale? That's one of the things that I think I've tried to improve upon by doing a little drip email campaigns to my clients, let them know about events like this. You know, I had a lot more people that were supposed to show up and they were sick or this and that, whatever. So I think it's working, even though it's kind of a smaller group today. But I've also had a lot of response saying, now that I know about this, I'm gonna make sure I put this in my calendar. So that was another thing that I wanted to add more. I'm always continuously looking at more value in my clients. Workshops like this, I don't need to do this. I don't need to do this for my clients. I'm already providing the service. But I want to help my clients. If I'm genuine about helping my clients grow, which is part of my training, this makes sense, right? So
make it personal.
Right. Yeah. The more I think, the more I thought about this the last few weeks, the more branding is becoming like your attitude. Just in one word, your attitude. Your attitude towards everything, and treating your clients the way you would want to be treated. Instead of walking out of that restaurant or whatever, upset about the way I was treated or not treated, ask yourself, am I doing what I'm picking off this restaurant? Am I doing the same thing? Am I treating my clients the way I wish I was treated inside this restaurant? And you gotta look at yourself in the mirror and be, realistic with yourself. We're gonna get into this pretty soon, but asking feedback from your clients. My clients aren't afraid to give me feedback, though. It's one thing that I've had over the years.
Yeah, and again, we talked about your perspective, get your client's perspective. What 3 adjectives would your customers use to describe your brand?
Yeah. So is it consistent, or do you know? I think all of us just say, yeah, they're going to say the same thing that I think. But I think we're going to get this right now, things in this slide. But what are you doing to make sure that it is consistent? What are you doing to make sure that, Roger says he's friendly, do his clients do the same thing? Have you taken a poll? Have you taken any type of, arbitrary, feedback, from customers,
So that leads me right into how you track it. I'm just, like all of us, we're just starting over, turning the page.
Right.
New thinking. How do you track it without going to an expensive?
Yeah, I think, Jim, you want to chat about this? But
Yeah, good.
I think, a simple email asking some of these questions that we're asking, just describe what you think of, Paul Hogan and 3 adjectives, and just describe 3 adjectives that don't describe it, and just something, I would do something simple like that, because you want that feedback, and if it's a long form on a list, 9 out of 10 people aren't going to do it. But maybe if you do something twice a year, or something like, am I responsive? Would you refer me to a friend or family? Questions like that, maybe 3 questions real quick, and provide any additional feedback.
So what software would you track it? In other words, like I'm just, people are purchasing my kit, call it that.
Right. Oh, I see.
Are they purchasing, because it's online?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And do they take, are there the videos that they take in the course of those are online?
Yes.
It could be a simple.
Now I've got people respond. I get an email saying, such and such just signed up for all your videos.
Okay.
Great. Now the ball's in my lap.
Yep.
And I choose to respond. A series of small questions. not a survey,
Right.
lengthy, et cetera. In other words, if we all take our business pretty personal.
Yep.
So, and they bought it, and now they've created something that's unique to them. Or they just signed up and nothing happened to find out. How do I systematically respond to them and then follow it up? I put them to master lists, and then is there a program to track all that without going to, and I don't recall the name of the program, but it's $2,000 a month.
Yeah, it depends what you want to
In
do.
other words, how do I manage the campaigns?
Have you looked at Active Campaign? Do you know them? That's an email management program. I think it's about $70 a month. But it's something, they're competitors. That's just the name that pops in my head. But I would look for ways to start conversations rather than, if I go to Safeway and I buy a bunch of groceries, I get a thing that says, how was my shopping experience, right? If I go buy 1 can of peas, or a frozen bag of peas, I get the same thing, say, how was my pea buying experience? It doesn't say pea buying, but that's basically what they're asking. So it was a transaction, that was it, right?
Right.
So whatever you can do to personalize, I think.
I've got that part already.
Okay, so when they watch your videos online, they take that course, do you have a place where they can watch the video and then comment what worked, what they like, what did they like?
No.
Hello, so you could do that too, right on the, after the video plays with a drop-down thing, below the video. Oh, that's just an idea. And you can have a conversation with it, and you'll get tips. I've known people who have created like a series of 5 or 6 webinars, and they started out on a topic, say branding, and they started out with one. And at the end of the first one, they took a half an hour at the end and asked people what they got out of this. What was missing, what do they want to know more about? And they got feedback, and they took the feedback, and that's what they used to build the second one. And then from that, the third one, right? So you want the conversations.
Yes.
And as personable and as non-programmed, I think, as you can, especially, I mean, you're in art, it's about themselves, it's more personal than just a computer survey.
So is there a software program I can track that with so that I get the response and then a month later?
Follow up with them?
Like constant contact.
Yeah, the thing with constant contact, it's similar to
MailChimp.
MailChimp.
But MailChimp actually creates more audiences than Constant Contact does. And that's what Active Campaign is doing, is they're creating audiences. So it's a little bit complex, but that would automate that process. Is that what I'm hearing
Yes.
you're saying? Do you want to automate the process
I do.
more? Yeah.
Well, to me, it's about statistics.
Okay.
How many people responded? Right?
Take a look at Active Campaign, because it's a little more, but it's if this, then that. If they do this, then this is what happens. They get an email, or they get this email, or they get a different email. It keeps your lists for you, and you can go in and segment those lists however you want to segment them. You can tag them with different things. You can have prospects, people who want so much, people who want more. It's
You
worth
just
a
answered
look
your
at.
question, Active Campaign.
Active
Start.
Campaign is really good.
Because I'm on
And that's the
MailChimp
name
now.
Active Campaign. They actually came out of Infusionsoft, as a lot of these companies did.
The
So,
$2,000.
Yeah.
well, it's not
It's
even existing anymore. But Active Campaign did a lot of the right things that Infusionsoft did, but it just was too complex. Active Campaign is really good at work, reasonable.
And, while we're kind of on the subject a little bit, I mean, how many of us go into our reviews and make sure that we're responding to all our reviews? One, that we're responding to the reviews, and 2, that we're looking at the reviews as that feedback that we need. We're thinking ourselves as up here, that our brand is up here, and we're providing this amount of quality of work. But if we get a few bad reviews that's saying that our, for a restaurant, that our ham sandwich is horrible, then maybe we should take it off the menu. I've talked to so many restaurants around Tucson about their social and this and that, and they don't want Facebook because they're afraid of the bad news. And I tell them, that's what I told you right now. It's like, well, maybe that's a great way for you to get feedback of where you're strong at and where you're not strong at. You know, when I was at Kia Motors, you know, responding to reviews and thanking people for their reviews, whether positive or negative, just having that on the page and other people saw that really separated what our team did for Kia versus all the other car manufacturers. Because not all of our car manufacturers will respond to all the criticism, but we did. You know, so don't be afraid of a bad review or a bad comment. Turn it into an opportunity for your audience to see that, okay, I'm sorry to hear about this. Please forward me your information through a private message and I'll reach out to you soon.